Om Shri Sai Ram. Sai Satcharitha reading, Chapter 39, English version. Baba's knowledge of Sanskrit, his interpretation of a verse from Gita, construction of the Samadhi Mandir. This chapter 39 deals with Baba's interpretation of a verse from the Bhagavad Gita. As some people believed that Baba had little knowledge of Sanskrit, but the interpretation of Nana Sahib Chandorkar's query, Hemad Pant refuted that charge in chapter number 50, and as it deals with the same subject matter, it is incorporated in this chapter. Preliminary. Blessed is Shirdi and blessed is Dwarakamai, where Shirdi Sai lived and moved until he took Mahasamadhi. Blessed are the people of Shirdi, whom he obliged and for whom he lived there. Shirdi was a small village first, but it attained importance on account of his contact and became a tirtha, a holy place of pilgrimage. Equally blessed are the women folk of Shirdi. Blessed is their whole and undivided faith in him. They sang the glories of Baba while bathing, grinding, pounding corn, and doing other household work. Baba's interpretation. Nobody believed that Baba knew Sanskrit. One day he surprised all by giving an interpretation of a verse from Gita to Nana Sahib Chandorkar. A brief account about this matter was written by Mr. B.B. Dev, retired Mamladar, and published in Marathi in Sri Sai Leela magazine, volume 4, Sputha Vishaya, page 563. Short accounts of the same are also published in Sai Baba's Charters and Sayings, page 61, and the wondrous Saint Sai Baba, page 36, both by B.B. Narasimha Swami. Mr. B.B. Dev has also given an English version of this in his statement dated 27/9/1936 and published on page 66 of Devotees' Experiences, Part 3 by Narasimha Swami. As Mr. Dev has got first-hand information about the subject from Nana Sahib himself, we give below his version. Nana Sahib Chandorkar was a good student of Vedanta. He had read Gita with commentaries. He fancied that Baba knew nothing of Sanskrit texts. So Baba one day pricked the bubble. These were the days before crowds flocked to Baba, when Baba had individual meetings at the mosque with such devotees. Nana was sitting near Baba and massaging his legs and muttering something under his breath. Baba: Nana, what are you mumbling to yourself? Nana replies: I am reciting a sloka. It's a verse. Baba: What sloka? Nana replies: From Bhagavad Gita. Baba says: Say it loudly. Nana then recited Bhagavad Gita 4:34, which is as follows: Tat vidhi pranipatena pariprashena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnanashtadvardhina. Baba: Nana, do you understand it? Nana says: Yes. Baba: If you do so, then tell me its meaning. Nana says: It means this: making Sashtanga Namaskar, that is prostration, asking the Guru, serving him, learn what his knowledge is, then who have attained the real knowledge of the Sadvastu, that is Brahma, will give you Upadesha, that is instruction of knowledge. Baba replies: Nana, I do not want this sort of collected purport of the whole stanza. Give me each word its grammatical force and meaning. Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba: Nana, is it enough to merely make prostration? Nana says: I do not know any other meaning for the word pranipat than making prostration. Baba says: What is pariprashna? Nana says: Asking questions. Baba: What does prashna mean? Nana: The same, questioning. If pariprashna means the same, prashna is question, why did Vyasa add prefix pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana replies: I do not know any other meaning for the word pariprashna. Baba: Seva. What sort of seva is meant? Nana says: Just what we are doing to you. Baba is asking: Is it enough to render such service? Nana says: I do not know. What more is signified by the word seva? Baba says: In the line Upadekshanti te jnanam, can you read any other word in lieu of jnanam? Nana says: Yes. Baba says: What's the word? Nana, Ajnanam. Baba, taking that word instead of Jnana, is there any meaning made out of the verse? Nana says, no. Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba says, never mind if he does not. Is there any objection in using the word Ajnan if it gives a better sense? Nana says, I do not understand how to construe by placing Ajnan in it. Baba says, why does Krishna refer Arjun to Tattva Darshis to do his prostration, interrogation and service? Was not Krishna a Tattva Darshi, in fact Jnana itself? Nana says, yes, he was, but I do not make out why he referred Arjun to Jnanis. Baba says, have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated. His pride was knocked down. Then Baba began to explain. Point number 1. It is not enough merely to prostrate before the Jnanis. We must make Sarvasva Sharanagati, that is complete surrender to the Sadguru. Number 2. Mere questioning is not enough. The question might not be made with any improper motive or attitude, or to trap the Guru and catch mistakes in the answer, or to out of idle curiosity. It must be earnest with a view to achieve spiritual progress or liberation. Point number 3. Seva is not rendering service with the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. If this is done, the Sadguru will show you what is the knowledge referred to in the previous stanza is. Nana did not understand what is meant by saying that a Guru teaches Ajnan. Baba says, how is Jnana Upadesh, that is imparting of realization, to be effected? Destroying ignorance is Jnana. Of verse OV 1396 of Dhyaneshwari, commenting on Gita 1866, says, removal of ignorance is, O Arjun, if dream and sleep disappear, you are yourself. It is like that. Also, OV 83 on Gita, chapter 5:16 says, is there anything different or independent in Jnana besides the destruction of ignorance? Expelling darkness means light. Destroying duality, that is Dvaita, means non-duality, that is Advaita. Whenever we speak of destroying Dvaita, we speak of Advaita. Whenever we talk of destroying darkness, we talk of light. If we have to realize the Advaita state, the feeling of Dvaita in ourselves has to be removed. That is the realization of the Advaita state. Who can speak of Advaita while remaining in Dvaita state? Unless one gets into the state of non-duality. How can one know it and realize it? Again, the Sishya, disciple, like the Sadguru, is the embodiment of Jnana. The difference between the two lies in the attitude, high realization of Sadguru, and his marvelous superhuman Sattva, that is Sattva beingness, and unrivaled capacity, and Aishwarya Yoga, that is divine powers. The Sadguru is Nirgun, Satchit Anand. He has indeed taken human form to elevate mankind and raise this world. But his real form, human form, to elevate mankind and raise this world, but his real form, Nirgun nature, is not destroyed thereby even a bit. His existence or reality, divine power and wisdom remain undiminished. Disciple also is in the fact of the same Swarupa, but it is overlaid by the effect of the sanskars of innumerable births in the shape of ignorance, which wields his view that he is Shuddha Chaitanya. See Bhagavad Gita chapter V 15. As stated therein, he gets the impressions, I am Jiva, a creature, meek and poor. The Guru has to root out these offshoots of ignorance and has to give updesh or instruction. To the disciple, held spellbound for endless generation by the ideas of his being a Jiva, the Guru imparts the teaching. You are God, you are mighty and opulent. Then he realized that he is God really. The perpetual delusion under which the disciple is laboring, that he is the body, that he is the creative, that is creature, that is Jiva, or ego, that God, Paramatma, and the world are different from him, is an ignorance inherited from innumerable past births. From actions based on it, he has derived his joy, sorrow, and mixtures of both. To remove this delusion, this error, this root ignorance, he must start the inquiry. How did the ignorance arise? Where is it? And how to show him? This is called the Guru Upadesh. The following are the instances of Ajnan. Point number 1. I am a jiva, a creature. Point number 2. Body is the soul. I am the body. Number 3. God, world and jiva are different. Point number 4. I am not God. Point number 5. Not knowing that body is not the soul. Point number 6. Not knowing that God, world and jiva are the one. Unless these errors are exposed to his view, the disciple cannot learn what is God, the jiva, world, body, how they are interrelated and whether they are different from each other or one and the same. To teach him these and destroy his ignorance is this instruction in Jnana or Ajnan. Why should Jnana be imparted to the jiva, who is a Jnana Murti? Upadesh is merely to show him his error and destroy his ignorance. Baba added, point number 1. Pranipata implies complete surrender. Number 2. Surrender must be of body, mind and wealth. Point number 3. Why should Krishna refer to other jnanis? Sadbhakata takes everything to be Vasudev. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, 19. That is, any guru would be Krishna to a devotee and guru take disciple to be Vasudev. BG 7:18. As Sri Krishna knows that there are such gurus and disciples, he refers Arjun to them so that their greatness can be known. Construction of the Samadhi Mandir. Baba never made any fuss about things which he wanted to accomplish, but he so skillfully arranged the circumstances that the people were surprised at the slow but sure results attained. The construction of the Samadhi Mandir is an instance. Shriman Bapu Sahib Bhuti, the famous multi-millionaire of Nagpur, lived in Shirdi with his family. Once an idea arose in his mind that he should have a building of his own there. Sometime after this, while he was sleeping in Dikshit Vada, he got a vision. Baba appeared in his dream and ordered him to build a Vada in the temple. With the temple. Shama, who was sleeping there, also got a similar vision. When Bapu Sahib woke, he saw Shama crying and asked the latter as to why he was in tears. Shama replied that in his vision Baba came to him and ordered distinctly, build the Vada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all. On hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion. My throat was choked, my eyes was overflowing with tears and I began to cry. Bapu Sahib was surprised to see that both the visions were tallied. Being a rich and capable man, he decided to build a Vada there and drew up a plan with Shama, that is Madhav Rao. Kaka Sahib Dikshit also approved of it. And when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Then the construction work was duly started and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor, the cellar and the well were completed. Baba on his way to and from Lendi also suggested some improvements. Further work was entrusted to Bapu Sahib Jo, and when it was going on, an idea struck Bapu Sahib Bhuti's mind that there should be an open space on or platform at the center, the image of Muralidhar, that is Lord Krishna with the flute, be installed. He asked Shama to refer this matter to Baba and get his consent. The latter asked Baba about this when he was just passing by the Vada. On hearing Shama, Baba gave his consent saying, after the temple is complete, I will come there to stay. And staring at the Vada, he added, after the Vada is complete, we shall use it ourselves. We shall live, move and play there, embrace each other and be happy. Then Shama asked Baba whether this was the auspicious time to begin the foundation work of the central room of the shrine. Baba answered in the affirmative. Then Shama got a coconut broken there and started the work. In due time, the work was completed and an order was also placed for making a good image of Muralidhar. But before it was ready, a new situation turned up. Baba became seriously ill. Bapu Sahib became very sad and dejected, thinking that if Baba passed away, his Vada would not be consecrated by the holy touch of Baba's feet and all his money, about 1,00,000 rupees, would be wasted away. But the words, keep me in the Vada, which came out of Baba's mouth just before his passing away, consoled not only Bapu Sahib but one and all. In due time, Baba's holy body was placed and preserved in the central shrine meant for Muralidhar, And Baba himself became Murlidhar, and the Vada thus became the Samadhi Mandir of Sai Baba. His wonderful Leela is unfathomable. Blessed and fortunate is Babu Sahib Bhuti, in whose Vada lies the holy and the pure body of Baba. Bow to Shirdi Sai. Peace be to all. Sai Satcharitha. Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha. Sai Ram. Meet you with the 40th chapter next week. Sai Ram.